Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Anton Thomas with the Silverline Real Estate Group, and we are back with an episode of Silverlining TV where we motivate and inspire people to create a better life through real estate. And I want to talk about today what is causing the competitive real estate market that we're currently in, right? What is causing that? And I got six key factors that I wrote down that I want to share with you guys, okay? Now, you probably, whether you're a buyer or a seller, or you know someone that was in the real estate market at some point, you have heard about how crazy the market is. Still to this day, it is extremely busy. You have low inventory and then you have high demand for homes. Okay. You got more buyers in the market than there are homes available. Okay. Currently, right now, we have less than 3 months of supply available. So if no more homes were to hit the market from this point on, we will run out of inventory within 3 months. Okay. That's what that means. So demand is extremely high. Okay. And this is the reason why. So, key point number one, um, we still have historically low mortgage rates. So, if you're a buyer, your ultimate goal is, you want to buy the home that you want, but you also don't want to pay the bank interest, right? You want to limit the amount of interest that you are paying to the bank. Okay. So, when there is a discount on interest rates, you have a lot more buyers that are interested in wanting to purchase a home or make moves. Okay. So you still have low rates. You have buyers flocking to buy homes. That's point number one. Number two is going to be all of 2020. We had a lot of people that were working from home. We still have today a lot of people working from home. We're back in the office. Thank God we're able to be back in the office and getting back to normal. But still today, you have people working from home, and that the pandemic has really opened up the eyes of a lot of people and looking around their home and saying, "Hey, I don't have enough space. I need additional office space. I'm tired of working at my kitchen table." Right. So you had a lot of people that really understood and realized that they need more space. So you found a lot of people now wanting to upsize. When you have people wanting to upsize, they got to obviously sell to buy, but they're buying, right? So the demand for them to upsize or find the next home is has increased over the past pretty much at this point 18 months. And then the third thing is, looking at my notes, uh, millennials, right? Millennials now are getting to the age where they're wanting to own a home, right? So a lot of people have graduated college over the past 5 to 10 years. They've started their young careers. They're now at the point where they have enough money and they feel comfortable and confident enough about owning some property, owning their own home, right? So when you have those three key points or variables coming together, the demand for homes increase. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, we have hardly was depending on the market. I would say here in Indiana, the seller inventory or the inventory of homes is extremely, extremely low. There are other areas in the United States that maybe have a little higher inventory, so it depends on the market. I'm in Indiana, and more specifically, I'm in Lafayette, Indiana, which is about 45 minutes north of Indianapolis. So we're a city, but we're not super a huge city. And right now, we have low inventory. Okay, and so the first key point into why there's low supply all across the country is the new housing construction, they can't keep up for the demand. Over the past decade, they have not been able to keep up with the demand, right? So you have low or insufficient new housing construction, all right? And it's been going on for several years. The second key point, people that lived in a home over the past 18 months, because of the pandemic, it caused hesitation for them to make a move. You have people that had layoffs. You had people that were working from home, and all this uncertainty causes a lot of people to not make moves, right? So if they had plans to make a move in 2019 going into 2020, if that was their goal for 2020, they decided not to do anything due to the uncertainty. So the pandemic has caused a lot of people to stay where they're at until there is a little more certainty in their life period, right? So that again is helping the supply be low. And then the third thing is there is just less turnover altogether as Americans are choosing to just live in their house longer, right? So the average time that a homeowner owned a home before making a move was like 5 to 7 years. And right as of right now, a lot of people are really enjoying the equity that they're building due to the appreciation rates. A lot of people right now are just staying put again due to the pandemic and then other reasons, but people are just staying in their homes longer now. And this is outside, and despite the pandemic, people are just staying put. So you have the low interest rates really kind of giving a kickstart into buyers flocking into the market. With the pandemic, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of sellers who are just now homeowners staying in their homes a lot longer. All that combined now is having a high demand market because there is low inventory available. Okay, so it's very, the real estate market, there are a lot of variables that go into it. What is it going to look like over the next 6 months to a year? We don't know. I have I'm very confident that the market, the way it is going to stay pretty consistent for a couple more years. I don't think it's going to be any type of market crash. However, if you are a buyer, I'll always recommend that you want to pay attention to the interest rates, because if you're wanting to get into the market to own some property or buy investments, whatever it may be, your first home, you don't want to pay the bank more than you need to. So keep an eye on interest rates. Talk to your agent and make sure that they are giving you constant updates on what's happening in the market, especially if your goal is to get into the market within the next year. All right. So, and if you're a seller on the other end of the spectrum, you want to have the same awareness that, yes, I am building up equity in my home, 6 to 8% appreciation rate each year, at least in our market, we're right around there. And I have enough equity built in to where if I were to sell, that really is going to help me with my down payment for my next home. But also keep in mind that even though you're selling, you still got to buy. So interest rates are just as important for you as well. Okay. And if rates jump up, some people, it depends. Like maybe some, like a buyer, we got one buyer who is very concerned about their monthly payment, and 1% increase in their interest rate can make a big difference in their monthly payment, versus another buyer maybe is a little more financially mature, and that doesn't really matter to them. So you just got to look and understand, where are you currently at. I highly recommend, no matter what, if you're looking to make a move within a couple years, especially within 1 year, you need to go ahead and have a consultation, talk to your agent, talk to a lender, find out if it makes sense for you to make a move. You can at least get the information you need to make the best decision for you and your family. So that's all I want to share with you guys. Just 6 key points. Hope it was valuable. And then I will see you guys. Take care. Be safe out there. I'll see you guys on the next one.